Similarly, we will see some of the average questions. You will see a batsman after, let's say, 35 innings, his average is 45, average is 45. 35 innings means he batted 35 innings. Okay, forget about the question of not out or out or anything. When they say 35 innings, he batted and he got out. That is the case. Without out, you cannot, it will be difficult to calculate average. Otherwise, it has to be specified very clearly. 35 innings, average is 45. In the 36th, what he did is, he scored 81 runs. Okay, 81, or let's say 117 runs. Take it as 117. He got a century and he scored 117 runs. So what I'm saying is, this is one scenario. 35 innings, his average is 45. Guys, what do you mean by average? Total divided by number. Here, total runs divided by number of innings. Okay, so 117 in the new innings, in the 36th innings. What is the question? New average, or average after 36 innings. So what people will do, 35 into 45, you will get the total runs till 35 innings plus new innings 117 divided by 36 divided by total. Why? Because average means total runs divided by number of innings. So after 35 innings, we need to know the total runs. That is what I'm finding here. 35 into 45. Then new match, how much scored, add, I'll get the total runs after 36 innings divided by 36. This is one way in which you can find. This is a traditional normal way. But what you need to do is, ideally, 35 innings, average is 45. 36th inning, suppose he is scoring only 45. What is his average? Will there be any change? No. Average will change only if he is scoring lesser or more. If he is scoring the same, it will be the same. He scored more here, so average will increase. If he scored less, average will decrease. Okay, now here he scored more. How much more he scored? 45 to 117. 72 extra he scored than his average. So now what you need to do is, because of the 72 extra in the next innings, his average is increased, right? It will increase. How much it will increase? You don't want to multiply 35, 45, then 117 and all. Just divide this, the 72 by 36. So what is that? 2. Now what you need to do? Average will be increased by 2. What was the original average? 45 plus 2, 47. Is that clear? This is what you will get when you do this calculation. 35 into 45 plus 117 divided by 36. I don't want you to do this. What I did here, 35 innings, 45 is the average. 36th innings. Now the question is, if he is scoring 45, no change. He is scoring more, average will increase. He is scoring less, average will decrease. We just need to know how much increase and how much decrease. How to calculate how much increase? That we can calculate by knowing how much extra he scored. How much extra he scored from 45? 72 extra. Divide this to each innings. So 72 divided by 36, 2. Add this with the average, 47. Suppose instead of 117, he just scored 9 runs. Then what will happen? He is scoring less than average. So his average will increase or decrease? It will decrease. We need to know how much decrease will be there. It will depend on how much decrease in runs. 45 was the average. What is the decrease in run? 36. So what we need to do? Divide 36 by 36, you will get 1. So what we need to do now? 45 minus 1. What will be the average? 44. So if he is scoring 9 runs, your average will be decreased to 44. Since he is scoring more, and now 117, his average is increased to 47. I hope this is clear, and this is how you need to calculate. For example, let's say average age of students is 10. Okay. Now a teacher is added. with the age of, let's say, 16. Teacher having the age of 16. Average age of 29 students. Average age of 29 students is 10. Now teacher is added with the age of 16. What is the new average? How can I get this now? Guys, 29 students, average is 10. Teacher added, if the age of the teacher is 10, will there be any change? No change. Now the teacher age is higher. So what will happen? Average will change from 10. It will increase. Why? Because this is higher. How much increase will be there? It depends on this. How much extra from average? How much extra? 6 extra. So we take that 6. Now what we need to do? We need to divide the 6 extra with all the 30 now. This 29 and the teacher, 30 now. So 30. What you get? 0.2. So what we need to do? 0.2 you will add to 10. So what is the new average? 10.2. Okay. Now the reverse question, if you see, the average age of 29 students is 10. When a teacher is added, earlier I've given you the age of the teacher. Now I'm telling you teacher added, then it become 10.2. What will be the question here? Age of teacher. So what you need to do? Seeing this increase itself, you understood teacher age is more than the students. That is for sure. How much more? What we need to do is see how much extra. 0.2 extra. That is a change. Earlier you are dividing by 30. Now you multiply by 30. So what you get? 6. What you will come to know is present average is 10. And this 6 is what made it as 10.2. So add the 6 with 10. You will get 16 as the age of the teacher. Same with the 35 innings. Average is 45. 36 inning, average increase to 47. What they will ask you? How much scored in 36th innings, right? Looking into this, you will understand he scored more than the average. How much more? How to know that? This is 2 extra. What we need to do? Earlier we divided, now multiply. 36. What you get? 72. So he scored 70, not 72 runs. He scored 72 extra from average. So if you need to get that, 45 plus 72, that is 117. Okay, so this is one easy way to do it rather than making it very complex. Similarly, this question, allegation. Since we have discussed about average, I'll briefly discuss about allegation also. Guys, just remember this pattern. Let me draw it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so let's say this is a class and there will be boys and girls. Okay, just understand the concept, then things will be easy for you in case if you get a question that you can just do it like that. So the class will comprise of boys and girls, right? You can take age or weight. Let's take weight of boys and girls. So there will be 20 boys and 30 girls. Okay, so this is boys and this is girls. The numbers are different. Now, $20 boys having a weight of, let's say, 50, and girls have a weight of, let's say, 45. Okay, so if they're asking you the average, what you will do? Average is nothing but the total divided by the numbers. So what we need to do here, assumption is all have 50 and all have 45. That is how I can explain, right? So we will take this 50 and multiply with 20 boys. 50 into 20, right? Then plus 45, that is the weight of a girl, and multiply by 30. 45 plus 30. So we will get the total weight of the class and then divided by this 20 and 30, that is 50. Total number, that is what we will get as the average. Okay, now here, since the numbers are different, 20 and 30, we need to multiply by 20 and 30 here. So since the numbers are different, we call it as weighted average. Okay, guys, I cannot explain all the underlying concept. Just know, since the numbers are different, here we need to take weighted average. That is the reason why we are calculating the total for boys, total for girls, and dividing by entire total. But had there been the same number, suppose 20 boys and 20 girls, then what we will do? 50 into 20 plus 45 into 20. So I get the boys weight and girls weight divided by 20 plus 20, that is 40, right? That is nothing but 2 into 20. Now here, you know what will happen is, you can think here, 20 is common, 20 is common. So take 20 out, 50 plus 40 divided by 20 into 2, right? So this 20 got out, cancelled. So effectively, what I want to tell you is, if the numbers are same, when you're finding average with a group of people or whatever it is, you just need to take simple average. So what I need to do, if the numbers are same, I don't want, whether it is 20 or 30 or 100, I don't want to multiply 50 into 100 and 45 into 100 divided by 200. No need to do that. If I see the numbers are same, 50 plus 40 divided by 2. Simple average is what I need to take. If the numbers are different, weighted average is what I need to take. Okay, so numbers same, simple average, numbers different, weighted average, so that I need to multiply like this and I need to get exact sum, then I need to divide it. Okay, now this is 30. So this is 30, this is 20. Okay, so I have given you numbers are different, so I need to find the weighted average. Now imagine this situation, 1 is given, 2 is given, and the 4 is given, 5 is given here. All these 1, 2, 4, 5 is given. What you're asked to find out, 3 is what they're asking you to find out. So what you need to do in this context, you need to find the weighted average. But if the numbers are same, you need to find the simple average. So simple average and weighted average, I hope you understood. If it is same, you just need to do this only, 50 plus 45 divided by 2. That is easy for you. 95 by 2, 47.5. It is done. Only when the numbers are same. But since it is different here, we need to do the entire process, 50 into 30, right? Because this is 30, so that you will get 1500 plus 45 into 20, that you will get 900 divided by 30 plus 20, that is 50. So 2400 divided by 50 is what you need to do. Okay, so that will come around 2000 divided by 50, you will get it will come around 48, guys. Okay, so this is what you need to find out, 48. So 50, 45, 48. Now one more thing which I want to tell you is, by looking into options, sometimes you will get the clue. You see here who's having maximum weight, boys, and who's having maximum in number, boys. So this center number that you're going to get should be closer to boys. Okay, so that way also you can easily pick. Sometimes you can easily pick, it will be definitely between 45 and 50. So if you see something like this options, 45, it cannot be 45, 46, 47, 48. Now even without doing the calculation, you should be in a position to pick 40, 48, right? Why? Because it has to be close to this side, because they are more in numbers. You look here, this is 20, this is 30. So it has to be close to boys, okay, because they are more in number. So once they have given this, you need to find the weighted average. Now imagine this situation, they are not giving you this numbers. So what is given now? They have given you this weight of boys, weight of girls, weighted average also. So 1 is given, 2 is given, 3 is given, and they can ask you the ratio of boys and girls. This is a very easy question if they're asking you ratio. So first I'm taking about the ratio, and then we will discuss numbers. Numbers slightly difficult, not difficult. Once you know one side, it is going to be easy. So how to get the ratio? Just take this difference, 45, 48. Don't change the side. 45, 48. Go like this. What is the difference? 3. Then go like this. What is the difference? 50, 48, 2. So what should be the ratio if this is boys and girls? Boys to girls ratio will be 3:2. So I hope you got it. If they're asking you ratio, that is simple. Last year also this kind of questions was there. That's why I'm stressing on this. If they're asking you ratio, take the difference. So guys, again, 1, 2, 4, 5 is given. If you need to find the center one, it will be average. If 1, 2, 3 is given, if you need to find the 4 and 5, that will be allegation. This is what we call as allegation. So take the difference across. This difference, you get 3. This difference, you get 2. And this is what you need to take, this difference across. So boys and girls ratio is given as 3:2. Now, if they need to ask you a question on number of boys and number of girls, with this data, can you find it out? No. So if they are giving you weight of boys is 50, girls 45, average of class is 48, what is the number of boys? Cannot be determined. Data is insufficient. But if they are telling you that 30 boys having weight of 50, average weight of 50, and then 30 boys, average weight of 50 is given. Girls weight is 45 given. Number of girls, we don't know. Girls weight is 45 given, but the average weight of the class is given as 48. Now can you find it out? Number of girls if they're asking? Yes. Why? Because we know the ratio is 3:2. It has to be 3:2. So if 30 boys, instead of 30, instead of 3, it is 30. So here it has to be 20 girls. Now, had it been 60 instead of 30 boys, if it is 60, instead of 3, it is 60. So here it has to be 40. This is how you use allegation to solve the questions. Okay, now let's talk about different other questions also. Shopkeeper. Okay, so he is mixing 2 types of rice. Let's say one rice cost 4 rupee. Another rice will cost 7 rupee. Okay, he will mix in such a way let me think of some numbers, guys. Okay, such a way that it will be able to he will be able to sell it at okay, so he's having forget about rice or anything, some item which cost 40 rupee or 4 rupee, another 9 rupee. Okay, and then he's mixing that so that he will be able to sell it at 7 rupee. What is that? Effectively he did the mixing, so effectively this is the average price. Okay, or sometimes you'll get questions like this. You bought a share at 400, or you bought a share at 900 rupee, and when the price came down, then you have averaged to 400 rupee. So this is your new average. Then the number of quantities that they have bought, that can be a question. But this is something which you might have seen across the price of sugar, okay, or anything. This one, right? This is one quality of rice. This is another quality of rice. They are mixing it, and you got it as 7. Now look into this. What you need to do, as soon as you see this kind of setup, you just draw like this: 4, 9, 7. Take this difference. This is 2, and take this difference. This is 3. So if you need to get this, it has to be 2:3 ratio that you should be mixing. Once you know the ratio, now they can give you that. Let's say this is like this is 20 kg. Okay, now this is how they frame the question, guys. Now imagine 20 kilogram rice which cost 4 rupee has to be mixed with how many or how much kilogram of rice which cost 9 rupee, such that the mixture will cost 7 rupee. So we got 1, 4, another 9, this is 7. We take the allegation, so we got it should be the ratio of 2:3. Now if this is 20 kg, this has to be 30 kg. So your answer is 30. If they are giving you this is 40 kg, so instead of 2, 40. So instead of 3, it should be 60. Guys, we have limited time only. That is the reason why I don't know whether you are able to follow me or not, but these are potential questions and very important questions. Okay, I don't want you to miss these questions. That's why even though I know slightly it will be for some of you, if you're attending this session itself means what? You don't know something about math. So still we have this difficulty, guys, in explaining it in 1 or 2 sessions. But what we will do, whenever we have a CSAT test, we will take up different concepts and these kinds of questions. Okay, now one more pattern. Now this questions I can make in different way. I can mix kerosene and petrol, okay, or something which costs 40 rupee, let's say, and this is kerosene cost, and 95 rupee, that is the cost of petrol. I am mixing in such a way that I can sell this mixture at 65 rupee. Okay, so guys, as soon as you see this kind of mixing setup, only thing you need to do is just take this difference. So 95 to 65, this is 30. 40 to 65, this is 25. What is this ratio? 3 is to 2.5. So you should be mixing in this ratio. Now what they will have to give you, they will give you, let's say 300 liters of kerosene can be mixed with how many liters of petrol, so that the mixture can be solved with 65. So if it is 300, instead of 3, it is 300. So how much petrol will be there? 250 liter. So this is how you'll get the answer. So my point is, as soon as you see, now look into any of the aptitude standard textbooks, you see this, you will be in a position to understand. Okay. Or sometimes they will ask you difficult questions, like it will become slightly difficult. For example, I can ask you kerosene cost price, not the selling price in the market. Okay, cost price is 40, petrol cost price, that means you are buying it from somewhere. So this is cost price for you, 40 rupee and 95 rupee. So you bought it. Okay, and okay, so 300 liter of kerosene, how many liter of petrol you can mix so that you will get a profit of 10% when you are selling at 66 rupees. You got it? So on one side, what I'm saying is 300 liters of kerosene, I'm mixing it with petrol. Question is how many liters of petrol is required, and I'm talking about now not the cost price. Now I'm talking about I'm going to sell it at 66. When I sell it at 66, I should be getting 10% of profit. Okay, so when you are writing, as I've told you, on one side it will be 40, other side it will be 95. What should come in center? In center, you should not write 66. You should be writing 60, because you are mixing 40 and 95. So that mixture cost will be 60. This is your selling price, 66. Something which cost you 60, you are selling at 66 and you are getting a profit of 10. So this can be misleading. If you're writing 66 in the center, you will get a wrong answer. So you look into the profit. If there is any changes which is given, selling prices change here. It is when you're mixing, you will be getting it at a cost of 60, but that's not the cost in which you're selling. This is selling price. These are your cost price. You are mixing for 60. So that ratio is what you need to take. Okay, so what is this ratio now? 35, right? This is 35 and this is 20. So your ratio is 3.5 is to 20. Okay, so instead of 3.5, whatever they are giving, let's suppose 300 liters is 3.5, then accordingly you need to 3.5 is to 2. Accordingly, you need to find that answer. I hope this is also clear. This is a difficult question. Now, one more pattern. This also can be asked. There is a tank, okay, or a 10 liter bucket, or let's take it as 100 liter also, not a problem, just for making you to understand. Or even if you take it as 10 liter, not a problem, because I will ultimately take it as 100%. Okay, 10 liter or 100 liter, just to make you understand. Milk is there. 100 liter milk is there. So somebody is coming and taking 10 liter out of it. So for me, 100 liter and taking 10 liter. Sometimes they may not give you 100 liter and all, they will give you 60 liters and all, then it will be complex. That is why you understand it as 100%. So this bucket having 100% milk, so they are saying 10 liter is taken, that means for me it is 10% is taken. So if suppose they are asking you 75 liter is there and they are taking 7.5, means what? It is 100 and this is 10%. So 10% is taken out and will be replaced with water. So how much will be there now when it is replaced with water? When 10% is taken out, it will be replaced with water. It will be 90 and 10. That is a new mixture. Okay. So this is a mixture that you got, 90, 10. Then from this, you are taking 10 liter again. After that, how much will be there? For example, now from this mixture where 90 milk and 10 liter water is there, you will take 10 liter again. Now, do you think that 10 liter will go from this 90? It is not possible, right? Now I can show separately, but that is already got mixed. So when you're taking the 10 liter again, it is a milk and water mixture will go. So in that 10 liter, it should be in the ratio 9:1. Then when you're taking the 10 liter, 9 will be milk and 1 will be water. Why? Because 90 is milk and 10 is water. So when you take the 10 liter, same ratio it will go, right? 9 liter milk will go. So this 90 will become 81 and it will be replaced with water. So this will become 19 because 1 is taken and 10 is replaced. Any doubt here, guys? One more time if it is done. One more time if it is done. Now, this is the ratio. 8. How much milk will go? 8.1 milk will go. And how much water will go? 1.9 will go. Okay, and that will be replaced with 10 liter of water again. So 10 liter mixture is taken, 10 liter water will come. So 8.1 will go now. That means 72.9 will be left out in milk. Water, I am not concerned. Now this process will continue and they will ask you, after the first step, you can manually do. Second step, maybe you can manually do. Third step also, manually also you can do. Otherwise also you can do. What you need to do is, the answer for this question, if 10 liters are taken out, it is like 10% minus. 10% minus means you will write it as 0.9. If this is done for one time, what will be left out is 0.9/1. If it is done for 2 times, 0.9/2. If it is done for 3 times, 0.9/3. If it is done for 4 times, 0.9/4, like that. Now you may ask me, what if it is 20 liter? What do you need to do? 0.8/1, 0.8/2. How much is taken? Take it in percentage. Now it doesn't matter whatever number they are giving, 75. And if they are telling you that they are taking 15 liter every time. So 15 is what percentage of this? 20%. So I'll go with this 0.8, 0.8, 0.8, 0.8. Okay. So 9/, here how many times? 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. So what is 9/3? 9 cube. What is that? 0.729. 0.729 if you convert in percentage, 72.9% will be the milk left out. Imagine if this question is of 75 liter. Now what I need to do? 72.9% of 75 liter. I'll get the answer. Okay. Or if let's say 75 liters are there, or let's talk about 50 liters are there. Okay. And 50 liters, 7.5 liters taken out. So what is that? One jar is there. Okay. 50 liter milk is there. 7.5 is taken out, will be replaced with 7.5 liter water. Again will be done, replaced. What will be the milk left after 4th time? Guys, what is this? 7.5 of 50. What percentage is that? It is 15%, right? It's like if you convert this to 100, this will be 15. So 15%. So what I need to do? 10% minus, I'll do 0.9, 20%, 0.8. So 15% means 0.85 raised to 4. This calculation is what I need to do. You cannot manually do it, guys. It will be difficult, right? Now, 0.85 raised to 4, this is something like 85 raised to 4. This is what you need to calculate. And finding squares faster and all, there are methods. It will be, now what I'll do is I'll write it as 85 square into 85 square, right? And 85 square is what? 7225, 7225. I ignore all these. For me, this is 7 into 7, 49% will be left out. Close to 50% is left out. So my answer will be something around 25 liter milk will be there. But that is so fast calculation. But by looking into the answer option, I can mark it as 25 liter. In this case, 25 liter will be out. Balance. Okay. So these are some patterns. Now what we will do next session, we will discuss some other patterns in the CSAT test, and I'll let you know about the other patterns. But don't forget about these patterns. These are very important. Soon you find this question, calendar, I forgot, I'll discuss next CSAT test. Calendar, clock, etc. Cube also will do. Okay.